Hey, Second Sergeant.
What's up, my dude?
Just sitting here. Hey, are the guys coming up this week?
Yeah, I ran into him earlier today. Told him to come on up tonight. We can, sit around and shoot the breeze. Maybe watch some movies or something.
Yeah, no more of that alcohol from that food synthesizer. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, I feel like it made everyone stupid.
Well, we were stupid before.
Well, yeah, it made us more stupider.
Dumberer.
But now they should be up here pretty soon.
Did you tell them you advanced?
No, I haven't told him yet.
Yeah, they used to announce it over the announcing system, but they don't do that here. I don't know why.
Maybe they haven't figured that out yet.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, it is a new ship, tank, aircraft carrier thing.
TAS, tank, aircraft, ship.
Tank, aircraft, ship.
I've said this. I screw it up though too.
Yeah, it's okay. We all screw it up.
Enter.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, man.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Nada.
losers?
You ever gonna let us in here? Like,
No, just
can we just get the combo?
no.
Tired of knocking.
Sorry, you're not getting it.
Rules. We got rules.
I think he just likes being able to tell us that we have to enter and report.
I think so too. Like, I am the E7 Chief Master Gunny in charge here.
Maybe we should put some
I mean-
footprints and a handprint on the door seal.
We should make that with the 3D printer.
We could.
Footprints and a handprint?
Yeah, so you put the footprint in front of the door and the handprint on the bulkhead where you knock. Psh, psh, psh.
And it
Never
scans
seen that
everything.
before?
So would that be knocking
So
or
you're
would
talking
that
about
be
a
slapping?
scanner.
I mean, maybe that's a grunt thing. I don't know.
I think it might be. I've
I
never
think,
heard
I think
of
you're above that now.
slap
Yeah, I
3
am.
times and then uncover enter.
Yeah.
Report.
Right. I'm surprised you guys don't have one of those slidey window things like down in the communications center where you knock, or they just open it up to see who you are. Close it.
Password.
Yeah, it looks like some back alley.
Walt sent me.
I was just gonna say that.
You know, like in the movies where the bouncer in some underground gambling hall just opens it up, closes it without saying a word.
Mhm.
You're just a part of the in crowd, I guess.
I've never been in crowd. I'm barely an out crowd. I'm like no crowd.
It just
The non-crowd
Maybe
crowd.
just crowded.
Chief Master Gunny crowd.
I don't even know if I'm part of that. They don't really tell me anything.
I heard that they still call it a mess down there. Is that because you guys are a mess?
I mean, if you walk in there, it was pretty messy.
That's fair.
I went in there once and they were just people sprawled out all over the couches, jackets over their head. I think they're sleeping.
So you mean exactly how you are in the shop, like 80% of the day?
Even
I
more
work
reason
hard.
why you're going
This
to
would be a
advance,
perfect fit for you.
Well, yeah.
He's
Fit
been
right in.
training his whole career for that.
I've slept every moment up to this point.
Speaking of
This is the
advancing, I got notified that I have advanced.
You
Oh,
son of
Boom.
a
shit.
bitch.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Congrats, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, you
thank
still
you.
smell like the exchange.
That's okay.
Aw.
What's the exchange?
You know, the U.N.A.S.S exchange, where we buy our uniforms.
You guys bought uniforms already? We don't even have a set uniform.
No, where we're going to be buying them at.
Don't be worried.
I at least had to buy boots.
That's fair. Boots are fine.
Yep. Anyways,
But what's up, my equal dude?
we're not equal. Absolutely not.
according
starting to
to my
sound-
pay grade, it says we're equal.
Are you getting paid yet?
Ooh.
I get paid next week.
Oh, maybe next
What?
week.
How
we
do you
can
know
talk.
that already? You just found out.
They're quick with letting you know when you get paid.
Seems
I guess
like
now.
all automated.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. So yeah, next week I guess when we pull into port next time, you're buying.
Sure.
Ooh.
I mean, that's
Oh, now you don't sound so upset.
Well, I mean, until he starts getting paid, we're definitely not equal.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he gets busted right now, he's going to go back to being a E3.
Can't
If
you just
I got busted, I'd go to E E4.
can't you just congratulate the guy and be
Right?
happy?
Yeah, Dick. Don't
Got
be a dick.
qualified. He learned how to use a wrench, and
Hey.
now he's gonna get the paycheck
Chris.
to prove it.
Let's put it to the test.
Okay.
Hey, Second Sergeant.
Yes.
I guess he's better than you.
I was hardly looking you in the eye.
So?
Well, Someone's
Sweet
on top of
Jesus.
me.
So it looks like he's above you now.
Congratulations, Leon. I'm
Thanks.
so happy for you.
Thank you. I appreciate your honesty.
So happy.
And lack
Mhm.
of sarcasm.
Complete lack.
Appreciate your candor.
So what's been up, guys? What you guys been up to?
I mean, I've been
Well, you
doing
know what I've been up
maintenance.
to.
Yeah, I've been doing maintenance and working, and Strawberry Blonde Cakes has been sleeping in preparation for making Chief Master Gunny.
You guys think it's a joke, but it is awful the amount of admin that I have to get done. It seems mindless, but it actually takes a lot of brain power.
I mean, I'm sure you save a lot of time on your showers by not having to wash off the dirt or work from the day.
He's doing the U.N.A.S.S a favor, saving water. Look at that. Put that on your eval.
Energy efficient.
Should be the first U.N.A.S.
Showers
t-shirt.
once a week.
Put that on your eval.
Get the plaque on outside the office for being energy efficient. It's like, you had the ability to turn off lights, even though they're on automatic timers and motion sensors.
Maybe that'll be an award. You can get the green award.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not already a thing.
Well, maybe we should bring it up.
I'm fine with that.
Why don't you come up with that award? You can put
Energy
that on your
excellence.
I mean, I can.
Energy synergy.
Ooh.
I don't even know what synergy means, but it sounds cool.
Leon, you're the smart one. What's synergy?
Togetherness.
Ooh, that actually works out well.
There you go.
Synergize. So if you can imagine taking your hands, holding them straight out and interlocking your fingers, that is synergizing.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you just
I-
described a really weird way of giving yourself a hug.
I mean, yeah.
I was going to say, that leads to me time.
Mm-hmm.
When you
You can
interlace
synergize
your
with yourself.
fingers, you become Chris's sex life.
Well, considering we've been out to sea for so long and haven't seen my wife for in a while, pretty much.
Speaking of which, Leon, did you ever 3D print me that thing we talked about?
As a matter of fact, I did.
Oh, thank God.
I'll,
It's you get tertiary use, but it's cleanable.
I'm third in line? Who's in
I've-
front of me?
Me and Leon.
But it was supposed to be one for me. You guys practiced with it first?
yeah, we had to make sure it was up to specs.
Quality
You do
control.
not need to op test
QC.
the toy. Sweet Jesus.
Didn't need to.
It took a couple of adjustments
Wanted
to
to.
make it just right.
Did you at least make sure that it was perfect for me?
It's perfect.
Okay. Well, at least I can appreciate
We had to shrink it down quite a lot, but it's better now.
I mean, I'll still take
A small
perfection.
scale model, a replica first.
You know what? I appreciate
concept.
your
It's the-
level of enthusiasm.
This is the 1/12th scale size.
Dicks.
Yes, there were.
Yes, that's it.
Well, speaking of
The Edison car is like a micro machine.
Micro machines. What a crazy commercial that used to be.
Micro machines?
Micro machine commercials. You can look him on the MeTube. It's the guy that talks really fast. And the little micro machines, they're little mini cars. They were like this big, and they had like all kinds of crazy stuff for them. But the dude on the commercial talking about it spoke like 100 miles an hour.
Auctioneer.
Yeah, like the guy, you know how in commercials they'll say that blurb at the end about all the stuff that this pill will give you if you take it.
Like rectal bleeding.
Yeah.
Yes, but really, they say it really fast.
Say it really fast so you don't pay
So don't
attention
get
to it
scared.
and you don't get scared to buy it. Well, imagine that as an entire commercial
Jesus.
for little metal cars.
Yeah, look it up on MeTube. It's interesting.
You didn't play with like little metal cars when you were little? Well,
I
when
mean,
you were
I had
littler.
well, I had cold tires,
I
but
mean, everybody had cold tires.
but I don't know about the one that you were talking about. It
Yeah.
must be some like rich kid thing or something,
No.
or poor kid thing. I don't know.
It was definitely a poor kid thing because I had them.
I was smack dab in the middle, so
What's going on with you?
Nothing. Why are you singling me out?
I don't know, because you're not talking.
yeah,
No,
you're
I'm
oddly quiet today.
Just taking it all in. How's
Yeah,
sea trials
basically.
going for you guys?
Passing, actually, surprisingly. We have made a turnaround in our central control area where we're monitoring all the systems and whatnot. We have an Excel spreadsheet, and it seems to be going green.
Ah, perfect.
They like all these colors.
The amazing thing is that Chris has not been into the spaces at all, but yet he's still telling the Chief Master Gunny and everyone else that, you know, he's leading from the front and down on the deck plates and making sure that we're passing everything. But
I make my
I
rounds.
have no idea why or how we're passing things, because we're not doing anything different. We're just passing now.
Exactly what are deck plates? Because we don't have any here.
I
how
think
would you-
it's supposed to just mean like the floor.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everything's carpeted and comfortable.
I mean, I know in the engineering spaces they have actual deck plates, but it's about the only place.
Oh, well, I don't really leave this office too much, so
I don't anymore.
it's nice, isn't it?
It is.
What
It's
are
the
what are
good
the
life.
floors in here made of?
Carpet?
The floor's not carpet. What's under the carpet?
Oh, I
I'm
don't know.
not sure.
It's not like I had to pick it up.
Probably just epoxy. They probably put down the carpet because the epoxy's all chipped up.
I could see it.
And
Yeah.
They spend all their money on nice cutlery in the wardroom, so we can't actually fix it.
Is there a room just for wards? Who has wards here? I know this was 17th century and we all get wards.
Well, I mean, if
I
you
mean,
think about it,
technically-
they're all babies anyway, so they would be wards. Wards to the government.
Baby wards. Newborn wards.
I guess you could say Leon's my ward.
Technically,
Do not
yes.
fucking call me your ward, Chris. I swear upon everything holy.
do it.
I will stab
Why?
you.
Why are you so hostile about that?
Right? He got quick with that.
We used to be the same rank.
With that kind of hostility, it's like you're in the mental ward.
I will stab him. You don't have cameras in here, right?
Yeah, there's cameras all over the ship.
Tank.
Aircraft. Call him his ward. Do it. Do it, Wussy.
Ward.
Boom.
Done.
I'm not going to accept this, just like we don't accept him being called Chris. Or Red, excuse me.
Yeah, we can call him Chris. It's not red.
Strawberry blonde cakes.
Strawberry blonde cakes.
I like that.
It's like we need to come up with a theme song for it.
Hmm.
Might walk in music.
Yeah.
Like coming up to bat.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Maybe I'll converse with the AI and have it come up with something for you.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll wear my watch and I'll just request a song and it just follows me everywhere.
You're actually going to put your watch on?
There you go.
I said maybe. I did preface it with a maybe.
So wait, let's clarify.
This is like hypothetical
If
situation.
the watch was to play a theme song for you, then it becomes convenient for you to wear the watch, and that's when you would start wearing it?
If it turns heads,
I mean, if anything played a theme song for me every time I walked into a room, I would definitely wear it.
You don't think that would get old after a while?
No. Especially if you played something like really, really good. Like, say, alternating current, direct current.
what if it's a playlist and you just don't know what's going to happen next? You just know it's going to be good.
Or terrible? Because
Yeah,
let's
it
be
could be
honest,
terrible.
whenever you make a
Absolutely terrible.
playlist, you could love
Plastic.
every song on that playlist, but then when you press shuffle, you hate the next 6 songs every time. You're like, this is my top 100 favorite songs of all time. Shuffle, I hate this song. I want the next one.
Or you're in the middle of your, like, 1 rep max at the gym and something your kid may listen to, or your teenage daughter, pops up on your feed and then plays throughout the gym.
You're
Not
like,
saying
"Alright,
it
You
has.
sound
gonna
like
get
that's
it in."
happened
It
too.
has. It completely has.
I'm going to get it in. Here, spot me, bro. Spot me.
3 hops
You
this time.
are
And all of a sudden I was like,
fire.
oops, I did it again. But yeah.
Oops,
Ken,
I didn't do it again.
But I did.
That's some pretty good singing there, Chris. You should serenade us some more.
Yeah, no. I already have a day job. I'm busy.
You do?
No, I mean, like, lately,
I was waiting for
lately
it.
I've been trying to, like, within our department is manage these watch bills. Because hopefully we're home by then and we can actually go on some holiday leave. And it's very hard to accommodate everybody.
Watch bills don't have to be managed. You just put names in the spots and people stand the watch. What are they going to do, cry?
Yes, absolutely, they do.
No.
By people, do you mean you?
No, I mean people like, I shouldn't have to do that. I've been, in U.N.A.S. too long. Like, we've
all been
in the
here
U.N.A.S. the
for
same amount of
always
time.
been here.
Exactly, but they want to refer to their prior service and the way things were. That's the way it's always been. It's one of the worst comments I keep hearing. But either way, trying to get everybody, making sure that we have the right people here while allowing others to leave, and then, you know, they're not going to be gone for too long. I don't know. It's a big balancing act, like walking a tightrope.
That doesn't sound like watch bills, though. That sounds like a leave plan.
Well, making sure that, yeah, it's both. That way the maintenance is getting done within the department, but also allowing people to go on leave, but also stand the required watches within the duty section.
How would that work with you two? Would you have to bring on like another person to work in your fold or something if one of you went on leave?
You just have to.
Just have to
Stay
rotate,
here.
basically, yeah.
But what if both of you have to go on leave? Like, what if you break your leg and you have to go on emergency leave?
I'm sure I could
I don't
probably.
think he'd go on emergency leave for me breaking my leg.
No.
It's very sweet, but I don't think he'd need to.
I see what
I
you're trying to
would.
say, but
Aw.
all I'm saying is that you guys need a tertiary person. And I'm saying I hate my job.
Now the truth comes out.
Yeah.
I'm
Do you
just
hate your
saying.
job or the people you work for?
God, the fucking people. I mean, my job. You
I don't know. My relationship with our systems is getting better. I'm sure we could come to an understanding that neither of us have to be here if it could just input its codes in for itself.
You have to put one code in every 8 hours. What do you mean
Yeah.
systems? That's one thing.
To
Think
the
about it like this.
entire command.
Think about it like this. There's how many hours in a day? Go.
24.
All right, 24 divided by 3?
Fuck.
Yeah,
8.
that's 8.
8. So if you had 3 people, once a day would you have to put in the code. That's all I'm saying. I'm just going to leave it there. You can pick it up or put it down. You know, I'm just saying.
Well,
I
I
wouldn't
mean-
mind taking the late one.
I asked my watch. He asked his watch. What kind of relationship you have with your watch? Just ask it.
I have.
I mean,
Like,
we know
every
what kind of
night.
relationship he has with his watch.
I whisper to it every night and
Have you
plead,
asked? Do it right now. Just ask it. You want to work with Doom and Leon?
Can I please work with Doom and Leon?
Fuck no.
You know what I find funny, though, is that your hypothetical situation here goes back to how can it benefit you and others to work less?
I mean, which is
Like,
fair.
that's typical Drew.
I mean,
Which
whip
is
'em.
fair, right? But at the same time, I want you to be the best you can be. You need to get back down to the deck plates and start doing maintenance, you know. So if I get out
Oh,
of your
man, you
way
guys
for a
have deck
little
plates?
while, technically, yeah, we can lift
Yeah.
them up.
Can
We
I
got
see
little
'em?
hiding spots.
Can you see them?
Yeah, I haven't seen him here.
Well, you never
I'm
leave
in
your office.
here all the time.
Yeah.
Either way, I mean, who knows? Maybe we could find a way to have all 4 of us working here. You could be the admin guy who supervises the 3 of us putting in the code. You make an Excel spreadsheet or something. You're really good at that.
Well, he's the higher ranking one for now, so
He would supervise
yeah,
us.
But I
Well,
thought you said you were a shoo-in.
that's what I said for
You
now.
just make
Well,
him work
that's the
for you.
problem, I'd say, is like
We could build
2
bunk beds.
Chief Master Gunnies and 1 my mini division.
Yeah, but think about it. We would have such good evals when we have 2 Chief Master Gunnies going up in the ranking board for us.
No, you wouldn't.
Why not?
You could send it up to 100 people, and it'll come back 100 times changed.
Well,
That's fair.
99. Let's be honest. 99 changes.
So there's that one person that doesn't care.
There's one person that doesn't care. There are the
The English
people
majors.
that don't have a realistic outlook on their UNASSians, so they want to speak very highly of them for no reason. And then there are people that don't understand
Like you do for Drew.
that we get that you should be weighed in on merit, and they want to talk about how nice somebody is, how great they are, or he's a really good dude.
He's a joy to work with.
My favorite is whenever you hear about these ranking boards that happen and they try to justify someone's job for something that they got made to do. Not something that they did because they needed to or wanted to, but because someone twisted their arm, but all of a sudden it makes them a superior performer. Or at least I've heard.
I mean, it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
And going back to what you were saying, so obviously if I am presenting something that has them work less, but also makes me work less, but is mutually beneficial and makes the system work better, how is that a bad thing?
How is it making it work better? You're not improving performance in any way.
I am creating a tertiary watch station in case one of these guys goes down.
What's up?
I think that something's going on in their workspace. They're bringing it in here.
I think so too.
Okay.
All right.
You know we can hear you.
We'll give it up.
I hope so.
We'll talk
because
about it later.
All right, whatever.
I wasn't trying to be shy about it. I was looking at both you and whispering to him. I tell you what, let's clear the air. Let's go get some sodas. I'll brew up some synthesizer food. You guys want nachos?
Yes.
Okay.
What about drinks again?
Yes, we have to go get drinks.
No, I mean drinks in here.
The synthesizer still
Yes.
Can you
can't.
get bourbon?
No, you cannot. No.
It can
No.
only make alcohol. It can't make like water or soda.
No, it's really weird. I mean, I could brew some up. I just don't want to feel. I don't feel like drinking.
Wait, I'm more concerned about the fact that you're talking to someone outside this room about us drinking bourbon on the ship.
No, I
Tank.
mean it's allowed. You heard
Aircraft.
what the secretary of U.N.A.S.S had to say. I know they're trying to make it like where they can have beer every day.
The question
I
is,
know
when are
that's
they going
not
to let us
allowed.
have beards?
That's a real question. I would love to be able to have a beard.
But we can't because we
Oh,
have to-
great! Did you just say that near your watch? Now we're never gonna have beards.
I mean, I would love to have to shave every single day.
I think it's a little too late for that.
Damn it.
All right, go get sodas. We'll come back.
Whose turn is it?
I don't know. I'll pay.
I went last time.
He's not getting paid yet. I'll pay.
You are buying next time.
Yeah, why don't
Yep.
you fly this time, Leo?
Got it. I'll be back. What does everybody want?
I'll take a hill don't.
Okay.
There was a soda brewed strictly for mixing with whiskey. I'll take that one.
Got it.
Like cherry.
Got it.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Hey, can you come here for a second? I want you to look at this.
Yeah, hold on.
What?
It's the computer thing. Just,
Oh, nothing for us.
yeah, you guys can talk. Hey, have you ever seen this before?
What is that?
It's a good hill don't.
It's really weird.
What'd you get? Listen.
I think it means what I think it means.
I think it
All I was
does.
saying earlier.
Because
Let me
those look
finish.
like systems.
Yeah, that's a really, really weird.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
It's a lot more green than what we're used to.
Huh. I don't know.
Well, it's not reading any errors. There's no alarms. So, alright, just go.
I mean,
Leave it.
status good. Status good. Wow.
Yeah, code's in.
Okay.
So 8 more hours.
What are you guys talking about?
There was something weird readouts over here.
Something not
anyways.
used to seeing on there.
I thought like the only thing you ever see is a blank screen to type in your code. Like,
Correct.
There was actually something that popped up this time.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what's weird.
Wait, did you type in your thing?
Huh?
Did
I
you
type
say
in-
huh after you heard what I said?
Did I type in my thing?
Yeah.
No, my thing is in my pants, but I typed in my code.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so what we were seeing on the screen was system statuses throughout the ship, and they were all said status good and were green, which is really
All
weird.
of them?
All
Yeah,
of
all
them.
of them.
All of them.
That's weird.
It is
Well, it's
very
not only weird, we've never seen that before, but it's weird the fact that it says we're done.
Wait, it
Like-
says we're done, or
Like
it
all
says
of
we're-
sea trials.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it has complete
dang.
at the bottom.
Yeah.
So that must be true what I heard earlier about us pulling into port. I mean, I didn't believe it, obviously, because you know how rumors spread like
Oh, yeah.
high school. But I did hear that we're pulling in, and unfortunately, it's our duty day, but there's like some huge tour on board that we need to prep for.
I heard about that one. Aren't they coming on the Midwatch?
Yeah, but that's
They're
why I thought
coming
it was
on-
a joke, because
They're coming on our watch?
Yeah, I heard that, but I didn't put any like thought into it because why would a tour come on the Midwatch? It makes no sense. They're not gonna be able to see anything. It's gonna be
So wait,
quiet.
that confused you and you put no thought into it? I would have put
You-
a little bit of thought
So
into
You
it.
know
had-
what I mean.
You had
You know what I mean.
you were confused by no thoughts.
I was I was confused.
Gotta hate when that happens.
I was confused, so I figured, well, obviously that doesn't sound right, so I didn't think about it.
They'd be
anymore.
like, oh, that's confusing.
No, I heard that we were pulling in by Friday.
Almost
so we
forgot to
could-
breathe.
So they wanted a Liberty brief for this weekend, but I just ignored it because I didn't think that shit was actually real.
I guess so.
It's so weird we're doing a Liberty brief. We're going into the States. Like, we're not overseas.
We are a
I
bunch of
know.
hooligans, though.
That's true.
Yes, but what grown man needs to be told that they have to go out there with partners to be safe and be buddies and sign a log on the way off the ship to say where they're going to be and who is or who is not drinking, because we can be adults
Can we?
in our home state, but not when we're out of state.
I mean, yeah, you saw the last place we went.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, let's be fair.
That's true, and you did almost screw it up for
Oh,
us.
sure did.
He did.
Oh, he screwed something up.
But
Gross.
I mean, I checked that block. That's all that matters.
$150 a second worth.
But I did.
Speaking of, you got anything growing down there?
No, I'm good to go.
Yeah, did you get a shot or anything?
Yeah, just out of caution, I went and saw Bill's. Kind of gave him the rundown of the whole thing, and he's like, "Oh yeah, man, let me give you one of these," and that was it.
Where'd he give it to you at?
In the butt. Pretty sure it was penicillin.
Still though,
Little
like you
known
just
fact,
now
I'm
asking
allergic
this
to
question
penicillin.
weeks
Oh
later.
no.
I don't know. It
It's
brought
like-
we brought it up. It seemed like a pertinent question.
Like diseases just have this 14-day window. You have to.
Yeah, you
Take
didn't know
care.
that?
Uh,
Yeah, you could show no symptoms for
Their
up to
biological
14 days.
clock.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
true.
Anyways, to finish up what I was going to say about this tour, if it's true, right, which sounds like, all signs point to yes, but it's on the Midwatch because they're like big execs coming straight from, the top brass. I really don't know who, but it's a pretty big deal. Big wigs.
From the top.
But I don't know who they are.
I doubt it's President Quest himself, but it's someone.
Dude, that'd
that
be
he's
sweet.
directing it. Yeah. It
Can
would
you
be.
imagine that? Us being on watch and
Comes and makes a rap video.
we'd be in rap videos.
And then VP Tay Tay would be here singing too.
Ooh.
And she would ruin it.
Probably.
We can't say that. They are getting along.
We'll say ever since the award ceremony, they have gotten along better.
Everyone has their falling out at some point.
That's fair.
But not us.
Not yet.
So like I was
Yeah,
telling
probably.
Leon a minute ago when he said his penicillin shot thing.
Say that again.
Penicillin shot.
we go.
I feel like I had a stroke halfway through that.
Did you say that inside to your wristwatch?
More than
See?
2-syllable word.
When I was
He
in,
was confused, so he shut down.
when I was in boot camp, they give you the peanut butter shot.
Yeah.
So I never got the peanut butter shot because the day that they did it, they came in really angry like and started yelling at everyone. We were all sitting in our little circle. They're like, "Who here is allergic to penicillin?" And me and like two other people raised our hands. They start screaming at us to get up and leave the room.
How dare you be
So
allergic?
we were like, "Oh God, what did we do wrong?" And they took us into another room and were like, "You're not allowed to get the peanut butter shot. Here's some antibiotics." So we came walking out.
Erythromycin.
We came walking out as they were telling us that we had to take these twice a day, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, like 4 other people slowly raised their hands. They were like, "What?" They said, "I'm allergic to penicillin too." They said, "Shut the fuck up. No, you're not." So as soon as they figured out we didn't have to get the peanut butter shot. Fast forward 4 weeks, we had a really bad outbreak of strep throat. Everyone had to get the peanut butter shot again. And then me and those couple people just had to take antibiotics again. It was nice.
You know
Yeah.
what I find ironic
That's
listening to you
terrible.
tell this story
Don't you think?
is, right? Penicillin is there as an antibiotic for allergies, but we nickname it peanut butter, which is a very common allergy.
I think they nickname it peanut butter because it's super thick.
Oh.
No, I know. I just find it
God,
really
not this
weird.
again.
Like people have peanut allergies, so instead of giving you penicillin, we're giving you peanut butter. Either whatever. I'm lost in my own thoughts.
Aliens, man.
Just
Peanut
saying,
butter,
that's where
it's
my
either
mind
our
went.
savior or our death.
That's a good one.
I'm just saying, dude.
Hey, real quick, you gotta keep Harvey away from me, man. Like, we gotta make him go work in a different gun mount or something. Like, he saw me earlier. You know how he talks. Kills me, man. He was like, "Nah, second sergeant. Yeah, when are we going up to the mount?" And I said, 1,500, man. And I went to walk away, and in the background, I just heard, "Nah." And I turned, and I don't know, he was just walking away. It weirded me out. Gotta keep that dude away from me.
Well,
His first name's
as
Harvey.
soon as we get
I don't know if that's his first or his last name. He just tells everyone, like, "Yeah, my name's Harvey. Yeah."
As soon as
Sounds
we
more
get
like
more
his
people
name's
qualified, we
Cobblepot.
can- His name's what?
Cobblepot.
You know, when
I
you
don't
said
get it.
Harvey, I immediately imagined a 6-foot-tall invisible rabbit.
Okay.
What?
What's an invisible rabbit look like?
A 6-foot-tall invisible rabbit.
It-
Obviously, y'all have
it's
never seen that
invisible.
movie if you're looking at me like this. Lugal it.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure I
Right.
hear that in my dreams. Though.
Lugal it.
Oh, a big ass rabbit. Oh, okay. Something to put on my streaming list.
Yep.
Yeah, the only movie with a rabbit I know of is it's got, I forget the name of it. It's got Glenn Close in it. She cooks it.
Oh, yeah. Rabbit's good.
Does
Have you ever had
she
rabbit?
play like a bald hunter, always hunting him? Pretty wascally.
You know they're coming out.
Okay, that joke failed.
Yeah.
Let's workshop that one. Go back to the Notebook.
Trying to remember what the movie was actually called, but I do remember growing up there was a movie about cartoons and people, and there was Jenny Rabbit in the movie, a beautiful cartoon lady.
Oh, yeah. Yep. She was in the Spank Bank.
As a
For
young
a
child.
cartoon.
As a young man,
Yeah,
she
I'm
was in
pretty
the
sure
Spank
she was
Bank.
in everybody's.
Mm.
I grew up with that movie. I took a picture of her and I framed her.
I
Yeah, it
mean,
was
yeah,
some- it was-
naturally.
That's better. That's a different Notebook.
That's a good one.
Okay. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to go on a limb and say tomorrow, Commandant Lassard says we've passed sea trials.
That's
or at
good
least
news.
in the next couple days.
Wait, you heard that we were pulling into port. Where were we pulling in at?
That I did not hear. Like I said, I completely ignored it. I thought it was all a bunch of bull and just didn't even pay attention. But now that we're talking about it, it kind of makes sense. I wish I had more info.
Someone was saying wherever we land at is where we're going to have as our home port.
Land.
What, just like let destiny choose for us?
Yeah, I heard
Or
something
fate.
about that. Like wherever we stop at, we're basically
Let's
just going to
throw a
switch over.
dart.
Yeah, we're just going to switch over to tank mode and start doing like land trials.
Hopefully, it's somewhere cool.
That'd be nice.
Like-
Well, I heard we are going to end this and be done with sea trials in Florida. But
Ooh.
we're not pulling into Florida the next week. We're not even close. I was told Virginia or North Carolina somewhere.
Wait, what? You just said you were told Florida,
We're ending sea trials in Florida.
but home port is like somewhere in Virginia or North
No,
Carolina.
home port is supposed to. Oh my
No,
god.
our
All right,
port visit
Chris?
this weekend.
Chris, look, I am officially sorry.
Yes.
I've been taking his side in you guys' arguments, and I now know what it's like.
That's a really
Thank
mean
you.
thing to say.
I honestly
Sometimes the
wish you
truth
had a
hurts.
watch, so you could ask to work up here now.
You know how awesome it
And-
would be if we like built bunk beds?
I
So
mean,
much room for activity.
So that's what's weird. Like after Leon asked, this place went from 1 bedroom to 2 bedroom, like instantaneously. It was. I went to bed the next day. I woke up and I didn't even notice it. And he shows up at the door, and he's like, "Hey, I'm here to work." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Look, my name's on the door." I was like, "Okay," and he came in. Sure as shit, there was another room already made for him.
Is that what's behind that door?
Yeah, that's his room. That's my room, and that's the weird room. We have no idea.
No, I mean, could that be another bedroom?
I don't know.
There has been some strange noises. Unusual. I wouldn't say strange. Say unusual noises.
It's
I mean,
probably
it
just
on
sounds
that
the,
side.
It's probably just the engines from like different sea trials. And
It doesn't sound like engines.
Yeah,
Crash
what did
pads,
it sound like? Like replicate the noise.
Like.
noises.
Kind of, yeah. It sounds like some dubstep going on back there.
Okay. Well, yeah, it has been making a lot of weirder noises and getting louder, but I can't really explain it. Think of any sci-fi movie where something very sci-fi happens, sci-fi computery, and that's what it sounded like.
Oh, I actually have a story.
All right, let's hear
It's
it.
a genre,
Well,
sci-fi computery.
Yeah, I've seen it
Okay.
at the old, torn blue ticket store. So I had this dream the other night, right? And it was kind of like a nightmare. I didn't wake up scared. Like, it wasn't a frightening dream to make it a nightmare, but it was a scary dream. Like a
Okay.
So, anyways, what
I
it
wasn't
was.
scared, but I was scared.
Are you on my side
I'm
again?
saying
yet?
it was a scary dream, but it wasn't a nightmare.
Leon, I'm so glad it was you that got picked and not these two.
All right, back.
I'm still
back
listening.
To me. Okay. So, I was with an ex-girlfriend of mine, and this other guy and we're in this group.
Oh,
were
it was a
navigating-
porn. Okay.
Oh, making
Was it
sense.
Wanderlust? Is that we were headed through this cornfield.
Were they also
To a-
redheaded? Did they call you red?
No, you want to hear this or what?
I'm trying to paint a
actually
picture
ends with-
here.
No. So the picture is
Running backwards through a cornfield.
We're running away from whatever is terrorizing us. We don't even know at this point. So we run into this barn. It's like a barn house, right? Old style, wooden, lots of rooms, and it just looks creepy, dark, wind, full moon.
Bet it
The
has great
whole
property
scene.
value.
Hey, if two redheads do it, can they call it making cinnamon stick?
Rubbing cinnamon sticks. And a cup of apple cider. So anyways, we go up to this one room and we get trapped, and it's kind of like the
How many barns have you been in that have rooms?
no, it's like a barn style house, right? It's on a farm, whatever. We're inside this
I
house.
would assume it's on a farm.
Like wood
said
planks,
cornfield.
nails sticking out. We got broken glass.
It's in a
that sort
trailer
of stuff.
park,
But
this
there-
barn-style home.
There is no way for us to escape. And this particular
Totally ruining the
event,
story.
we had to sit down, and it was like a computer racing chair or whatever. We could sit down, and we're strapped in there.
How do you
We
race
had-
computers?
What?
How do you race computers?
It was like a concave chair of sorts. So anyway, sit down. We get
It's a
strapped
gaming
in.
chair. Learn to tell a story.
I said that.
You said computer racing. I've never been a computer racer.
Chair, a gaming chair, whatever. Anyways, we sit down in this chair, and my ex-girlfriend, her name is Mel. She sat down in the chair. She got strapped down, but there's 3 monitors.
I knew it.
computer monitors.
It is a porn.
No, and they're facing behind her.
ball gag.
And you ever been to those restaurants that have like trivia? You can play trivia.
Yes.
That's what it was. And basically, between he and I, we had to answer trivia questions, or else there is a gun mounted on a tripod that he had, and we had to point the barrel at the screen. that
Was he
had
the tripod
correct
and you the
answer.
gun mount?
No, she could not help answer the question, or else it was automatic death. So he pointed the rifle at the screen that had the correct answer, and of course, we're all freaking out. We don't know what to do. We're yelling like, "Oh my God, I hope it's right!" Sweat beading up on our foreheads. And
Okay, pause.
hold on,
You've been running. I've seen you walk and get sweat beaded up.
yeah, that's why.
So
I wasn't
now,
sh-
all of a sudden, sweat's beating up?
no, yeah, I was trying to cool down. Right.
Okay.
It was a cool barn.
Plus the
Sweet
stress of
Jesus.
answering.
Should have been a
This question.
30-second story. We're on like minute 6 because you guys keep interrupting.
Well, shut up and listen. We point the barrel. If it's pointed at the wrong answer, it's going to fire right through her head. But we pointed at the right question. We get the question, and then all of a sudden, latch is released. She dumps out of the chair. She's on the ground like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm still alive. But then this
Cue
beast
the
of a
porn
man,
music.
Yeah.
pushes me into the chair, and I can't. Remember, I get automatically shot if I don't do it. So I get strapped down in the chair. New questions pop up, new answers, but neither of them know. And so I'm freaking out. Like, I know the answer, but I can't say anything because automatic death. It was the weirdest thing. So they pointed at whatever their answer was. The buckles release because they got the question right, but I still needed to be tortured and bum rush these demon-like figures. But it ended with a tickle torture. So I was still being tortured,
This is
but
weird
it wasn't
porn.
from being killed.
This
I know.
sounds like a
doesn't-
porn, man.
No, I'm stopping right there because that was pretty much the story. Because my wife, I was telling her this on the phone the other night.
Who was not in it, by the way?
She was not in it.
Just
I told her it was my ex.
Okay.
Either way, she says, "You know the meaning of that dream is?" I'm like, what, honey? Basically, you're being told to shut your fucking mouth when you think you're a know-it-all.
That is true. Very
That
true.
is-
You should.
She's
follow
got your
that.
number, doesn't she?
Yeah, your wife knows you.
It was a weird dream though, because it was,
It was a truthful dream.
or the meaning of it behind his truth.
I got a question. When you guys dream, do you ever see numbers in your dream?
Yeah.
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 Like binary?
Like any numbers.
Remember, he doesn't understand binary, so no.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I've ever thought
I
that.
can't ever recall a time where I saw actual numbers in my dream.
I
You
only
know
know
how they-
that because, all right, so this is a little weird. There's only like 1% of people that can do it, but I can actually control dreams.
Like lucid
I'm
dreaming.
in the 1%.
Yeah, I'm like,
Which, by the way, if you have never tried lucid dreaming and you don't know what you're doing, do not fucking do it.
well, I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know that was called a thing for years. I would just be able to do, if something was bothering me in a dream, I could just change it and make the dream better for me. And as long as I got to the point where I was too scared in like a nightmare, I could always change it. But if I got too scared, I couldn't control it anymore. It would control me, blah, blah, blah. I can also go to sleep, wake up in the middle of a dream, like go have a sit down pee, and then
Naturally.
I can actually come back into the exact spot I left the dream.
I wish I could do that. There's so many times I woke up in like a really awesome getting ready to have sex dream. Like right at the moment of penetration, you wake up and you try to go right back to sleep to finish it off, and it
Like
never
your
works.
dog's running away from you for no reason.
Yeah. Those are the worst.
So
Yeah.
kind of related, Chris one time, I had him tell me about a dream that he had of how he fixed his casualty on our system, and then the next day I saw him type in his eval, and he wrote his dream in the eval. That's something that actually happened. And then when I asked him about it, he was like,
Huh.
"No, man, that was yesterday. What are you talking about?" Like he didn't realize it was a dream.
It's like the exact opposite of me.
I guess, yeah.
Doesn't know when he's awake.
I don't remember that. When was this?
This was like, well, this is prior command. This was like 3 years ago.
Oh, I thought you meant just on the ones we just wrote.
No, not on these ones. I'm sure that one's full of nothing but
Gotcha.
all the nap time where you conserved energy and blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
So you can really just control your dreams?
Yeah, it's really, really weird. I spent years thinking I was absolutely guano, and until I figured out it was kind of a
Batshit.
thing.
So you don't understand lucid dreaming then?
I don't know what that is now.
So lucid dreaming is a way of going to sleep where you can do just that. Your body goes to sleep, but your mind stays conscious, and you can control your dreams. However, if you don't do this correctly, you can actually be awake in your body, able to see, but your body can't move. It's called sleep paralysis, and you hallucinate. I've had this happen before, and I dreamed that I had a demon sitting on my chest, staring me in the eyes, and I couldn't move because of the pressure on my chest. And when I woke up violently as shit. Demon wasn't there, but I swear
Chris had
upon
left.
It
everything.
was probably real.
I swear upon everything, it was real in that moment.
That
I
probably
felt
was
the
a real
chest,
demon.
I felt everything. It was staring straight into my eyes. And then when I woke up, completely empty room. Everything was good. Right? Tried lucid dreaming one more time after that, and I was able to actually fall asleep. And I was able to control my dream. And then when I pulled myself out of my sleep, there he was again. On my chest, and I couldn't roll over or anything. I've never done it again since.
I probably wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had that, and I've never practiced this. It just happens.
Well, the way that it happens for people who can't do it is if you lay in one spot, usually on your back, and just don't move. Just breathe. Attempt to keep yourself awake by doing nothing but moving your eyes, essentially. But your body gets tricked into being asleep, goes into shutdown mode, but your mind is still working. And since your eyes are still open,
J-Lo says, sing a song of sixpence.
Pocket full of rye?
No.
what?
Is that another movie reference going over your head?
I have no clue
Alright.
what you're talking about.
Well, moving on. Go ahead.
It's a
So
good
you-
one.
But no, that's how you lucid dream. Like your body goes to sleep, but your mind stays awake, and it is terrible. I would never recommend for someone to do that.
Okay. Well, on that note, it's getting pretty late.
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
You guys gonna try lucid dreaming tonight?
No.
No. I know when I
Oh,
dream
no,
and sometimes have
sleep
nightmares.
paralysis demon.
If it is like a legitimate nightmare and say there's like yelling or screaming going on, I've been woken up because I'm like yelling in real life. Like I'm screaming in real life.
I was in boot camp, and I was in bed. It's the middle of the night, and the drill instructors came in, and they told everybody to wake up. And there was new underwear that was issued, and we had to go up and grab some and swap out her old underwear. Guess some serial number had changed. I don't know. So, I of course fell right back asleep. And got woke up again to the drill instructors yelling to, hey, who did not get their underwear? Because there's still some over here. Well, I was in bed, and I raised my hand. Next thing I know, the guy standing in the midwatch, comes over and he's like, hey, Rob. I was like, what's up? You got my underwear? He goes, what the hell are you talking about? He's like, the drill instructors came in here and gave us new underwear, right? He goes, oh my God, what are you talking about? I was like, yeah, I think I'm dreaming. He goes, dude, your hand is raised and you were asleep. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
I mean, it's better than a demon sitting on your chest.
Yeah. And so I was like, so of course I was like, all right, I'm going back to bed. So seriously, no new underwear? He goes, no, man. All right, let's get out of here. I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all later.
Yeah, man.
Later.
Sweet dreams.
Ugh.
Do you live next to a fragrant fish market? Does your residence taste like pennies when you breathe? Are there too many cats hanging around your place of business? Call the experts. Call DoorDouche. Our lawsuit pending formula delivers the highest grade of vinegar and water cleaning products that promises to get the funk out so you can go back to enjoying your summer's evening.
No fish were harmed in the making of this ad.
Chief Master Gunny Doom was played by Robert Williams. Full Petty Soldier Pike was played by Christopher Sharp. Second Sergeant Scroll, played by Andrew Minjoni. Petty Corporal Leon, played by Christopher Short. U.N.A.S.S logo created by Natasha Minjoni. Thank you for listening to Midwatch.